afternoon, fellow cadets. It is June 1st, 2021. Yay, I got it right. Up another week. Sorry if this week's video is delayed. I'm having troubles with the internet back home. And that's about it, really, to say about why the video is delayed. Ongoing problems with the wiring and whatnot. Sorry, a little bit of debris. Got one of my minis here in front of me. Oh. I'm going to try and push myself to speak more and more on what's going on. More proper what's on the workbench updates. And that does mean more work for me to do when I get home. But, oh well, it's a sacrifice. So with that, I will start discussing what's all here, what's to do, and what's going on and whatnot. Alright, let's begin with all the fantasy minis, whether it be from Reaper Bones or Reaper Miniatures. Don't know this difference. Or from Wizards of the Coast through the Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder lines, or others like this mini here. This one's from a relatively new company called Midnight Heroes. I just hope when it comes time to paint her up, I could match the artwork quite well. Alright, here we go. Anyway, this is Midnight Collector's Edition from Midnight Heroes. And she came, if I remember right, just the figure and some other... It was the figure, that was main body, shield, sword, and base, in separate pieces. I'm trying to remember here, it was a long while ago. Maybe even the sword was separate. It was many a moon ago. Anyway, she came in this pre-painted, in this printed case, which I never really encountered before. Thing is stiff to get open, but it's definitely quite, this is two-handed. It's very sturdy when it came in the mail. Really cheap too. I think online it's $10 for the character and the pre-printed case. So what's going on here? I got hold on, I'm doing math here. 36 different monsters. I have a cart down here somewhere, and mostly heroes and such, arranged in a 6x6 grid. I don't select which ones I'm going to paint up. That's all on the die roll. Like, you just saw me grab a die. This golden amber die. Example, if I get done the mini from my office over there, what I do, like, that's a 5, be like 5th column and 1st row. It'd be this golem would be next, for example. Come on, focus. Autofocus never works. Yes, I know these come pre-painted, but he's mostly primed because of his base. Of course, I think it was the last one I have done that way. All the others I have taken brush on primer and painted primer onto their bases. And yes, I know this one's a Reaper Bones mini, but the base is 25mm round from Wizards of the Coast, and Gotta get more. And the massive, but shrinking slowly, pile of shame. Alright, let's start with over here. My one of my most favorite beloved projects from Hachette, Japan. Die-cast metal, most part, of the space battleship Yamato 2202 version. If I had the things to set up, I'd be firing her rave motion gun and moving the turrets around, but all that's been disconnected for the testing of the conning tower. What it is to build this 350th scale battleship, space battleship, excuse me, she comes in parts, like in sets. There are 160 sets, is it? Yeah, I think it's 160. These are numbers 1 through 47. I got a long ways to go. And with the plague and all that's happening, there's been a drastic slowdown when I can get out of Japan. But I'm managing. And all this is from HLJ.com, for those who are interested. But I think at this point it's probably too late to get anything. And this pile is a bunch of Dust 47 SSU troopers. They're all mine. They're just waiting their turn after their enemies, the Axis, are done, which should be a couple more weeks. Maybe towards July I'll get to these guys. And this one I think is also mine, part of a trade. A hefty vehicle. Uh-oh. I'll explain more about that was later. Yeah, it's AA obviously, but it without option to replace it with a big gun. Yeah, this thing's gonna hit a lot. And behind it is an Axis jet. I think is also mine. Got a lot of painting to do. And I got some Flames of War US Army tanks that need painting up. And back here is Team Yankee, for the most part. These are JGSDF troops from Eureka. Got some samurais back here mixed in with some bolt action minis. Let me see if it comes on camera. Oh, what's this? Another bolt action British. Then we have a Whisper from Impact Miniatures. Some 3D printed mobile workers. Another Whisper. And from Slave to Gaming, official Maschinenkrieger miniatures. I got the whole line because of reasons. And I have Blood and Plunder, the English militia. My brother, he wants to do what is known around here as the plundering. Pretty much Protestants versus Catholics in Maryland, Virginia during the 1600s, which fits within the time frame of Blood and Plunder. Then we have more Reaper Bones minis right in the bases. French colonialists militia from Conquest Miniatures. These I bought with the intent of selling. I might pay them up and sell them still. Some Void Gates from Privateer Press's Warcaster. I've yet to play a game. It seems fun. some Kickstarter Anthro, well, Anthro, what the hell, Anthro Heroes. One of my first Kickstarters I backed. I never had a reason to use them until now. I'll explain more in that detail. More D&D Pathfinder minis. Gasp. I need to fix that one. And I got more metal minis from Wargamers, a Polish company, part of their Hot and Dangerous Season 2 lineup for Kickstarter. Then we continue on down with oh, I'm sorry. I've got distracted here for a quick moment. Yeah. Anyway, these are Super Dungeon Explorer minis from the Forgotten King box set. Got quite a few paint up still, but it's shrinking. Might be for heroes as well in here that I had. Yeah. Here's one. Part of the Masterclass series of minis for Super Dungeon Explorer. I've been buying average one a month. Then we go further down with more Warcaster minis. The Empirines. Yeah. And this is SSU minis I have gotten done. Part of Steel Guard. Well, except for the obvious Warhammer, the Lord Commissar, and this one from Malifaux. But all the rest are from Dust 1947 lineup. Oh, forgot about the Iron Hands dude. Yeah, these are not 100% done yet. The clear coat I had bought was wrong. Oh, there goes the vacuum. Oh well, can't do anything about that. Upstairs is a floral shop. Anyway, yeah, they're not done. I don't have the decals for the red stars, which will be, I will buy later on this month. And I got some terrain bits here to paint up. Alright, and to show you the rest of the pile of shame. Yes, it's scattered, but at least I know where it is. Oh yeah, before I do move on, these are my my first crew for Stargrave. I'll do a separate video of them later. And more minis for Stargrave. And this is a commission from a gentleman in New York. World War I German with some farm animals and a French farm lady. And for those who are interested, this is a layout that me and my late dad were putting together. I've just been so busy doing my work, I haven't had a chance to really touch it. Alright, and here's a bit more pile of shame. These are all from Relic Knights from Ninja Division. Wait. These are Relic Knights minis from Ninja Division. I've been printing out their cards, put them in sleeves. Whenever I get done with 2, I come back out here, shuffle the deck, and I pick the models and return to my cubicle to paint. But if it ends up being a cipher, let me go with Leopold and his cipher static. If I choose a cipher, then I go and pick up their knight as well. So it leaves me with quite a few minis to paint up. I also been buying an average of 1 from Ninja Division and finding another one on eBay. Speaking of that, one of them I bought back in April has just came through the mail. About time. And yes, I do delve into Warhammer 40,000. This is my brother's Medusa. I don't know if this is legal or not anymore. I pretty much gave up the Warhammer, trying to keep up. And, well, it still hasn't stopped me from buying models. I just gave up trying to keep up. Now here we have a six-legged walker from the U.S. Allies. Well, the Allies in general. And this thing is here because it needs a little bit of fixing and gluing. And some scenery parts from Ramparts Kickstarter from Archon Studios. Oops, that's trash. I try to keep things organized, like all my Super Dungeon Explorer cards, monsters, heroes. Can't remember what the fourth one is anymore. And yes, to shelf of boxes, and just some electronic appliances from home that we no longer use. Yes, this microwave is ancient, from the 80s. It still works. Little setup my brother was working on. And here we go. The first Kickstarter from March's Worlds I had backed. Oh, I'm sorry. First Kickstarter of Warcaster. I had backed to March's World. The main inspiration for a lot of these guys was Armored Trooper Volumes Mellowlink. Fantastic series. My brother's Layman Russ's. Yeah, Death Guard. Ugh. Those Poxwalkers gave me a little... they physically made me ill when I was painting them. Oh, I got weak constitution. Alright. Takarashi University. Oh, except for him. He's obviously a Hero Forge. But the rest of these are from Takarashi University line. Hinterland Miniatures Schutzen Truppen. Shame they went out of business. Some more Schutztruppen from them. And the rest of these are from Dragonfire Miniatures. I have to... Oh man, my memory's terrible. I'll post a link. Yes, I think it's Dragon Bait Miniatures. That's right. Yeah, these are from Dragon Bait Miniatures. When pretty much my dad was alive, we're running a family business called Fisher's Creations. And one of the things we would do is we would take 54mm miniatures and put them on pedestals and sell them as monuments. These are for sale, so yeah, in case you're interested. A small portion of my, Russians Cold War for a game we were supposed to do with the army, actually, but we never did because of COVID and stuff. Here we have ships and fighter planes and mecha. The ships are from Star Blazers Miniatures, or StarBlazersOnline.com. The fighter jets are from Bergstrom Studios. And the mecha is from DreamPod 9 of their Jovian Chronicles. Yeah, they've been sitting for a long time. I'll eventually get to them. Some Matchbox fighters. I plan to repaint these. and some one of my brother's minis from, wow, I think 8-10 years ago. Yeah, they've been redone recently, as 2 years ago, 3, whenever 8th was announced. They've been sitting, waiting their chance to be redone. And the cubicle. Yeah, there's a lot more here than I can move my arms around to show you. Anyway, yeah. These piggies are from a tank kit, 1/72 scale. Oh, these are from a helicopter kit. 20mm Germans, my own thing. And yeah, they're from a 1/72 scale kit that is designed by the famous Hayao Miyazaki. Yep, that Miyazaki, one who did films like Howl's Moving Castle, Nausicaa, Valley of Wind, Laputa, Castle in the Sky, and others. Some Testavana. Oh, wait. I forgot to show you all that. It's a massive collection. Hey, Testavana on the Bogeisha. They're waiting the chance to get the bowstrings done. And I was using this one as a reference to help me remember to paint the others. Well, that's not an H. You can go back. 54mm French World War I Foreign Legion commission. This thing I had found in a antique store, and there's a mishmash of Privateer Press War Machine, but it makes for a neat looking alien mech. I might use that for my steampunk game, as well as some random encounter for Stargrave. Alright, Super Dungeon Explorer. What are you? I think you're the Sprout King? Hold on, check and call. Yep, King Sprout. Alright. Relic Knights Isabeau Durand. Relic Knights Diamondback. Love my mecha. Oh, cool. If I know that. Duh. Alright. Sorry. It's not often I could use my phone for doing such things. Oh, there it is. War Games, Ninja. Hold on. See what's she? Fujiko, the ninja from Wargame, Hot and Dangerous, Season 2. And then from briefly Warlord Games, now Gray for Now Games, Test of Honor, one can say Test of Honor 2, Katsushiro, from Seven Samurai. I'm trying to paint him up from colorized photos and such of what the actor wore. Alright, here we have a bard, and a prince. Both are from, well, I think the bard is, I think she's Wizards of the Coast. Alright, and these two I just finished. A Super Dungeon Explorer Wisps. Alright, almost quite done. 2 of them are done, but the armor was wrong, so they got redone. Dust, 1947. Axis. She's another one from Wargamer. Johanna. And commission, waiting for parts. Layering rust. Once the tracks are on and painted, then the whole thing gets weathered, dusted, muddied, clear coated, done. And that's it. That's the ongoings of What's on the Workbench, June 1st, 2021. I'll see you all next week.